How long we've no, your good roll, Dan, was the oh yeah. Well, time in the cell.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
you would know uh they are bringing in an experiment to clean out the prisoners since more are going to be on the way soon. Poison gas worked wonders last time.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I
I
guess.
would only know that I see the guards leaving. You and Dan know that the guards are or you and Mike know the guards are gone, Dan. If you two want to like yell out knowing that there's no guards here, but you don't know what else is
But
going on.
yeah, cause I would yell out, but then I don't really know if there's
Well,
guards at like other cells.
well, here's what you know, Dan or Mike. You know from your that they are bringing in an experiment to clean out the prisoners. You know the guards are only going to have two of the large complex near the entrance because you've heard them talking as they're cleaning out. So you know there's no guards inside the actual complex. Just two at the entrance, basically. And that's to make sure that no one quote unquote escapes while they're cleaning out the cells.
Do that.
So if you wanted to yell, you could. You don't have to. It's all on you. The other part you know that Dan doesn't know is that you overheard they are leaving the island for a week. This experiment is going to clean out the small prison.
Andrew.
Yeah.
There you go. I put it in here. And I do record every session I do. So that if you guys want to go back and rewatch a session, you can always do it. So you always know what's going on. I do this in case someone ever misses a session. So if we start now, it'll all be recorded for Nicholas, so he knows what's going on next week.
So when he comes in, he rolls his 3. He can look at it once he rolls and find his DC. And
Or you guys can start now, and we can see how far you get in an hour.
yeah, and fill him in on stuff too. It basically won't be leaving the cells probably, but it'll be doing basic. And I could kind of fill him in on what's going on as we're going, even though he can't be in the voice. So yeah, I'd say we can start doing some prep game for the hour. We don't have it won't be like anything special, but we can kind of look around ourselves for anything that we might be able to uncover or anything. I
Okay,
like
so we only have the one chamber pot, two
Yeah.
blankets, a broken bed. Am I missing anything?
A
The toilet.
chest that has 2 pairs of your clothes. And
Yeah.
you also
Oh,
have
yes.
a desk that has an inkwell, a quill, and some paper to make it look like you're going to have a long-term stay here.
yeah.
Okay. So that quill could be used as a weapon.
Possibly. You might be able to use it for an implement even.
Let him figure it out. You guys are all in
sorry,
character and separate, so
True. Everything will be different. So on my character, starting off, I'm going to kind of look. I want to look at the cell door.
okay.
I want to do an athletics check to kind of shake the cell door. I don't see anyone near me. Kind of like a brute bear sort of thing. I'm going to shake this door and
Which
see
you guys are at the
how
11.
how strong the hinges are.
Go ahead and roll me athletics. Let's find out. You know the door slides in and out of the wall.
28. And yes, that is right. I have a plus 12.
That's pretty damn high.
Oh, I have a 20 in strength. I have a 20 in strength plus a trained in athletics plus a longitude shifter, which gives me a plus 2.
Okay.
So it's a plus 12 to that. So I shake this bars.
You shake it, and the bars slide right into the wall, rather harshly, snapping the lock on the left-hand side.
Oh, this could be good or bad. I am now free.
Go ahead and take your first step outside of the cell.
Yeah, not yet. I want to check for traps. Now that I got the cell door open.
But yeah, no, just to show you this, if you look behind you, now you're going to see some darkness slowly form behind you on your cell. So your light's always updating.
Yeah, I see that. We get 3 squares in any direction, basically.
Yep. You have low light vision, so you don't get a
Yep.
whole lot of vision.
Nope, it's 30 feet, but it's a circumference, so it's 6 by 6.
Yep.
So we won't see anything until we get to until we find each other. But I'm gonna do a check for traps now that I got it open.
And what's
This
So,
will probably be bad.
Perceptions check.
a thievery?
I did a thievery because I figure. I guess perception would be the check for it, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I would think.
he did thievery. He can make his argument for it, and we can keep going. That's how I like to DM.
Yeah. So my thievery is basically I'm using this quill that I found in the to kind of poke around to see if if I trigger any traps by touching the wall for looking for little trip strings too. But I'm not actually using my eyes to look for stuff because I'm kind of keeping my eyes up on in case anyone comes around the corner to check on why they just heard a cell open or whatever might happen.
Roll me athletics.
I don't know, the guards are gone, so.
Yeah, roll me athletics.
Roll your athletics?
Yes. This is going to be fun.
26.
As you feel a soft click, you start to see the door starting to almost slam shut on your arm. But you do catch it in time.
Yeah, I catch it, I hold it, and I'm going to squeeze my way through and get out of the cell.
Yeah.
Before it closes,
The
and
cell
then let
does
it
not
close.
close, it just stays there after you kind of
Oh.
stopped it. You did find the button to open and shut the cell, though.
Oh, is the button on the outside, I'm assuming?
It's on the outside, and it's just barely out of range if you go through the cell door.
So if I go through the cell door, it's out of range. I can't quite reach it.
Yeah, but when you broke it open, you could reach a little farther.
Okay. I'm saying, as I'm outside, I could reach it.
Yeah. Oh, let's go to Aurora. What do you want to do? You just heard a loud cell just slam open.
Well, I already know that they've left the island for a week, so I'm going to try to get my cell door open.
Alrighty. What skill do you want to use?
Athletics.
Roll me athletics, then. Sorry, Karamek's been in enough games with me that you can use any skill you want to. You have to make an argument for it, though. You can use thievery to persuade someone. I don't care.
The first two people you have to deal with are too strong. Our fighter and our warden.
As you grab on the cell door, you rip it off, and the left hand lock comes undone. There's now two cell doors completely clean open.
Well, I mean, you got the two guys that both have a 12 in athletics breaking their doors open. I'm guessing that I hear that, or do I hear anything?
Oh, this will all be happening around the same time, so yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how close I might be to people, or...
Yeah. But yeah, Aurora, what do you want to do now that you got your door open?
I'm going to take a step out.
Alrighty.
Right there.
Oh, and do you want to show you this? As you move around, your light will auto-update to show you what your character can see.
Right.
Alright, you're now out of there. Autumn, what do you want to do in your cell real fast?
I honestly, let's see, what are my...
This is more or less a skill challenge, so everyone knows how these work.
Let's see what my strength is. My strength is 11 with no modifier.
Well, if you want to know your skills, go to your character sheet.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, and if you look at your actual, not your straight skills, but on the side you see skills. So
Yeah.
you see your acrobatics.
I've got a 12 in my acrobatics with a miscellaneous of 2.
So a plus 12 in acrobatics. So if you can find a way, you can use any of your skills. The 2 is already added to that 12.
You can use any skill as long as you make a legit argument for why you want to use that skill.
So as you go down,
GM will have to agree to it before you roll. So yes.
I suppose I can try to use athletics to bust open the door because I'm hearing all that noise.
Alright, roll me athletics.
Modifier is already added to it.
Yep, all the modifiers would be on your sheets. It's just a roll.
Ouch.
You hear a bit of a grunting, but you do not hear someone trying to open the door, but it does not open.
We hear a rattling.
Yeah, you hear a rattling of a door. What else do you want to try, Autumn?
How about shouting out to the other ones that are already out?
And
That's a perception, right?
no, perception is for
Right.
your listening skills.
It'll be us making the perception when you yell.
Yes. So what
Alright,
skill do you want to use so that they can hear you easier?
Oh,
This would be probably like a diplomacy or a bluff or like some communication skill.
I'm gonna use a bluff skill.
All right.
Hopefully-
He's gonna try to lie to us.
Okay,
Tell us what
Well.
you're saying. Hold on.
Nat 1.
That macro is not correct for whatever reason. Because he rolled a 2 on... Oh, maybe it is. He might have a -1 in his stat. Because he rolled a 2 on
Yeah.
the die.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He's not very charismatic.
As soon as you
No.
talk, you have a little bit of a something just kind of nothing comes out.
He mumbles.
He mumbles on
I hear him
accident
mumble.
when you try to
Can I
shout.
tell where it's coming from?
You do not hear him. All you know is there's rattling down the hallway.
Okay.
All right, let's go. to the next
I'm
person.
listening. I heard the
Star.
rattling of the gate. I listened for it. I don't even hear him whisper. Like he tries to mumble and...
Bam.
And Scar, now it's your turn. How do you want to break out of your cell? Is that Dan?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I? Well, it's all going the same time about. Is there any like a rock or something inside the cage? I want to throw something out into the dark to see how far it'll go.
Inkwell.
Yeah, whatever you want in your cell.
You remember what items you had that you were in the cell? You have that pen. You have the
Inkwell.
clothes. Yeah, your inkwell, your clothes.
Pillow, bed sheets.
You could
Blanket.
grab
Oh,
some.
I got-
So,
Well, I can throw the inkwell. I know I might.
Oh, you also have your chamber pot. You can find something in there.
All right.
Ew.
Now,
A chamber
yeah,
pot that barely has teeth.
Yeah. Yes, I think.
yeah,
I think. Look in
he's
the
completely
chamber
gonna grab
pot.
something out of his chamber pot to throw.
So I would throw something out of the chamber pot.
I don't think you really want to throw something out of the chamber pot.
No.
You want something that's going to make a noise that we can hear.
You got a
Yeah.
broken bed. Maybe you can break a piece of wood off it.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that because I was
Well, this
supposed to
is
think of
something
that
else.
myself. No,
Oh,
I know.
sorry, yeah,
Okay.
not to throw it, but I was putting out. There's a broken bed. There's 2 pillows, 2 blankets.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to break a piece of the bed off there and just toss that out into the darkness, just to kind of gauge to see how much room. Because I know we can only see 3 feet. Now, what would that be? Athletics?
Yeah, if you want to throw it, athletics, acrobatics, persuasion. If you want to talk to the pretty thing before you throw it.
Oh. What are my?
I literally do mean any skill.
Let's
Animal
see.
handling, if you think it's a warforged in disguise, and throw it.
It's Thor's hammer in disguise.
Well, I got a +10 in nature. Can I pretend to be a druid and say I really love you, Wood? Can you help me out?
Roll nature and throw the damn thing.
Yeah. All right.
With your in-character for how your character's going to try and convince this piece of wood to do well.
I think we'll go with. Honestly, I think we'll just try the athletics.
Alright, roll me athletics.
Oh, shit.
Grabs and chucks a piece of wood.
Check it.
Mm.
Yeah, you see it go just beyond your sight, but you see it just kind of skid across the ground and you hear a thud shortly after it leaves your sight. Like it might have hit a wall, might have hit something on the ground like a body, you're not sure. It's just out of your sight.
All right.
Is this an actual turn or just a skill challenge?
Oh, just skill checks. I'm running everyone through two skill checks.
Okay. The reason I was asked it is because I was going to ask if I could take a minor action to proc my shifting.
I'm just doing two
Not
skills.
yet?
I want to make sure everyone
Okay.
understands how I do it. And what else do you
Fair
want to do,
enough.
Scar?
I'll try to get out of there, out of my cage.
Alrighty. And how do you want to do this?
By shaking the shit out of the
Roll me athletics.
athletics. Ooh, no.
You hear another rattling of the cell. Right. Going back to Xander.
Okay. So as I'm coming out of the cell and I start
Well,
walking.
let's do this now. Let's make it an actual skill challenge.
Okay. So roll initiative. Alright, so click your character and roll your initiative.
Many patients achieve long-term relief in remission. It may help you too. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after.
Hey, I got my 17 back.
Risk of infection
Dan?
can be serious, although unlikely, a risk of PML.
Oh, you weren't on your character, Dan. That was the only
Infection cannot be ruled out.
Okay, I thought I was on him.
If you have an infection, experience
Right click on him?
infections, or have fluids,
Yeah, left click on your character.
liver problems can occur with Entyvio.
And then you hit the.
Treatment 714
While you're still on it, you hit.
That work? What?
Ouch!
Luckily, it's a skill challenge, so.
Wow.
Well, technically, it's
Oh.
an actual turn because I put my monster on the prowl since you guys are now leaving.
Okay. So does that mean that now we can actually proc a.
Yeah, so it's Autumn who goes first, and we're going down the line.
Hey, don't want the power list. Damn, stop it.
So how do you still want to leave your cell?
I am gonna try to pick the lock with the quill. That's
Go ahead and do it.
stealth.
And what skill are you going to be using?
Stealth.
Neither one of them poop.
He's trying to be quiet while doing this.
Yeah. You slowly pick the lock. You hear a little snap in it. You pull it out. The lock comes done, and you snapped your quill.
So you broke the quill, but you got the lock. That's good.
Yep. Like, wait a second.
Slowly open, nice and quietly. No one hears a thing with that high stealth, and it's an open hallway.
So we still think that there's 2 open and 2 closed gates. And we don't even know if it's us that opened them.
I'm gonna move up one space, just stealthily.
Anything else you want to do? You can move 4 more spaces.
4 more?
Yeah.
I think I'll move to the.
You don't want to risk it.
I think I'll move to the center.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I think I'll call it right there. But I don't. What's that?
To mute your mic.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Alrighty. Will that be all for Autumn?
Yes, it will be.
Alright, Aurora. You heard 2 rattling of cages. You heard another cage slam open. So, yeah. It looks like everybody's trying to leave.
I'm going to move down to here and do a perception check to see if I see anybody in the hallway.
You see Xander.
Either one of my.
I'll say free action to say hi. As he comes, I see him come down and I see him right in front of me. I just wave. I'm not actually saying anything other than a wave and a small high, like a mouthing high.
There you go. You have found an ally or an enemy. He could be the monster.
I'm going to.
Challenge me to a duel. No, just kidding. Don't do that.
Moving up to him. Cautiously.
Oh wait, you're all from the same clan. You should know each other. Before
Yeah, we know each other already, so.
Yeah, but I mean,
How do we know the monster's not a
I don't know, because I know that there's experiment coming, for the prisoners. So I don't know if he's been tested and if it's affecting him.
All in character knowledge. Play it out how you need to.
Can I fill him in on what I know?
You can. That would take.
Yeah.
I tell him what I know.
Awesome.
And I'm going to kind of grab my chest and just say poisoned, and kind of take a knee for a second. And then I'm going to point down the hallway, saying we should head that way. As part of a free action on your turn responding to you. Poison, and I point.
I'm going to do a perception check to see if I see anything up front, ahead of him, in the distance that I can see.
You see a nice blue hallway.
All right. I'll probably end it right there.
All right, Xander, how do you want to proceed?
Okay. So I am going to proc a power because I am already bloodied.
Yep.
It will last for 5 minutes, so probably won't last the whole time we're in here. But I'm going to go shift. Launch shifting.
Oh, give me
So
one
at
moment.
least I have this ready.
Give me one.
I am blooded because because I'm poisoned. I can practice now.
Lucky bum.
And then I'm going to kind of push past Aurora. I guess I'd have to use a strength check since he's in the way, and it's probably too thin for us to walk past.
What do you think you're doing?
So, do I have to do a strength check to push him out of the way?
No, you can squeeze.
Sure, push a female.
I can squeeze past an ally. That's right. Okay. So.
Squeezing mechanics. So
yep. So half movement to go past them, but 2, 4.
It's kind of as
difficult
walk
terrain,
up to here. Double movement on that one square.
Yep. 5, and then 6. I'll go to here, and I'm going to do a perception check, listening to see if I know where this thing is that I know is around because of my 25.
Roll perception.
So 24.
It is too far away to hear.
Okay. That's actually a good thing, because
yes.
If it's too far away to hear and I rolled a 24, that means it's pretty far off. I also notice Autumn standing here in front of me. So I'm going to use the hand gestures as well and kind of just point. Okay. I point behind me and say 1. And I point at me, like us, one of us.
Okay.
So that you know there's one behind. Hopefully you'll catch on that there's one behind me, and I kind of do the body language like female.
Wouldn't that be a perception check for him to see if he understands? Or diplomacy?
Probably would. Diplomacy for me and perception for him to see if he understands. So let me roll diplomacy because that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I just did the hourglass shape for the female behind me.
I rolled a 15 for perception.
I didn't do a very good job of describing it though, so.
Alright, anything else for you, Xander?
That's it.
Alright, I already moved him. Scar, you get to go. How do you want to break out of your cell?
The only one in his cell still.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out.
Well, you could be
We
in a
don't.
different part of the entire
Ken-
prison. You could be walking out of a different place.
Ken, if I changed into wolf form, would I be any stronger?
I don't believe so.
No, you
I think
keep
it's
your
just on the
stats.
attack.
Yeah, you
Right.
keep your stats. You just would use a strength attack because you're in wolf form. You're fighting.
I think I'm just going to try to get out using my strength.
Try to be strong again with athletics.
My strength is 14, which is okay.
It would be an athletics check, which is the +4 that you had on the other athletics. You should look at skills, not the ability scores, but your skill scores.
Yeah.
Those are your modifiers when you roll your d20 plus, and they'll add those in. And you can also, if you want to roll from here, you can click the button to the left of the word,
I can't wait to just
and it'll roll it.
make this room like what it was supposed to be in the first place. And Justin even made Bryn.
Yeah, we'll try that again.
This is a homemade
Athletics then.
little play gym.
He's just shaking on his cage, trying to get it open.
We made this because we made it when I was probably 17 weeks. Was that we wanted it
All right.
to have carved into the side. We wanted it to have like
By the power
As we
of
get out this time.
Greystone.
And the baby can made for it, and then every year.
Get a good hold of it, and you start to pull
Yeah, I
it
still do that.
apart, and you finally snap the lock, but the thing does not slam open. You can push it open if you want to.
It's just getting really exciting, and usually when I walk
We'll
by
push
this
it
room,
open.
I don't come in.
Slides into the wall.
Now that we're getting closer
You
to
guys
every
are
other
stepping
friend,
around, you
opening
don't
myself up to the idea that this can be for another new baby. And
Okay.
it was supposed to be Bryn's room, but that someday they'll have another baby. In this year. That's just really exciting. And so I've been in here and really showed you guys this room since my video that went viral.
What's up?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oh, he was telling you can move now and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll walk
You're
out.
moving at 6 squares.
All right.
Also, you can also shift, Dan, though. That would be something that you would know. I'm only telling you because you would know your ability. So it'd be something that you'd get used to doing over time. Have to, but it's available.
1, 2, 3. And now which way are you going? Left or right? Which way are you going, Scar? Left or right? Or are you done?
Dan, you're muted again. He's still talking to you, Dan.
I'll go right.
And that's pretty much out of combat for now. Because now you guys get to actually explore and talk to each other in character since you're all out of yourselves finally.
Alright.
Should we try to find like an armory down here?
I'm gonna actually use some words. I can't see Dan. I don't know how closely, if he is close enough to us. I know I can see Autumn and Aurora, so I kind of feel more comfortable about talking with 3 of us here, even if we have no weapons.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna say, hey guys, we're missing 2 people. We need to find them. Because obviously Nick's the other person, but he's not out of his cell yet.
I acknowledge Xander's statement.
Agreed.
All
We
right.
do have to find them, but does anybody remember what we were doing before? How we got here? What we were doing before we got actually.
Well, first of all, do you
But
even
here-
know where we are yet, Scar? I'm
Um,
talking.
no.
I don't know where you are. You don't know. I only know where these two are. So we might wanna. I'm trying to talk loud enough that hopefully, if there is anyone, because I heard a fourth cell that wasn't too far off. See if that person can hear me. I guess diplomacy while I'm. Hold on. Let's see. If I'm trying to give some orders and be smart.
Someone said something about the armory? Roll me history.
A history check?
History check for if you know where the armory is.
Okay. And this is me trying to give some guidance with diplomacy of, yes, we need to do this, we need to do that. So while you're checking your... Is a 12 loud enough for anyone but the two next to me to hear me?
Oh, 12 is plenty loud enough because you're all within the same corridor.
Okay.
Alright.
So in that
I
case,
rolled a 19 on the history.
In that case,
I'll just get
anyone that
everyone into
doesn't
the
see
same
me...
room that is here.
Okay.
There you
It
go.
was enough to get it loud enough that he could tell where we are.
Yep, just got everyone in the same room
Oh,
to make it easy on
cool.
you.
We're all near each other. I procced my Lontu shifting, which will only last for 5 minutes, so...
One moment, Karamek.
Or, sorry, 1 minute.
You recall the armory is near the mess hall. Not in it, but somewhere behind it.
And I do a history to see if I remember where the mess hall is from being taken out of our cells and escorted there. Or would he know that from his check as well?
I'd say it'd probably be a different check.
There you go, Autumn. That is what you know. That's your best guess of where the armory could be at.
Okay, I'm going to do a history to see if I can remember any of these halls. Like, if I was smart enough to, I guess, remember... Okay, we went left, we went right, get into the mess hall, because we've obviously been there to eat.
You've been here for a couple of weeks, but your head is kept down. Like the guards will force your head down when they're moving you out of your cell.
Yeah, this is more about memory of feeling, okay, I got turned left, I got turned right.
Yeah, that's the
Let's
only
see.
thing you get, because they're not playing nice, so you don't know where your cell
Is
is.
an 18 enough to remember any of the direction?
You know you go up a flight of stairs, you go up a second flight of stairs, and then you see the floor go from blue to green. You start to turn left, and you follow the green hallway till it turns black. That'll lead you to the mess hall or the outdoors, is what you can recall.
So I can tell him that, right? What you told me?
This is for me.
That's for him to know the directions. You did yours for knowing if there's an armory here.
That was Autumn, which was AJ.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So AJ knows me and AJ did the do checks. AJ Autumn knows that there's an armory near the mess hall. I know. So I came out of the cell. I go straight up a flight of stairs, up a second flight of stairs, take a left, go down a green hall until I see a black floor. Is what I remember.
Yeah, because during your initial transfer from cell to main hallway, they make sure it's uncomfortable as possible.
Yeah. So even with the head down, but I still remember some of the...
It's color-coded.
I don't have any sights, so I only know the floor from looking at it, so... I can kind of guide us, guys, towards the mess hall. Just from that remembrance.
Alright, so take us the lead, then.
Well, I don't know if I want to run off without looking for our friend.
I'll just say he's automatically with you if you guys are starting, so go ahead.
Okay.
Alright.
In that case, straight from my cell would be going this way. I will lead. You get as a pecking order in the front. Is it technically a new turn where I would heal my regen?
Yes, it is. Go ahead and get your regen, but...
I get my 2, but I'm no longer bloodied, so now I won't regen anymore.
Yep.
But I picked up 2 extra hit points, so I'm at 19. I move along the path.
That is the wrong direction.
He said from my cell, straight.
I said from your cell, all you know is that you go up 2 flights of stairs before it becomes more memorable because of how the guards treat you.
I'm assuming
it's stairs south of me then. Okay.
Oh.
I'm guessing this
Hold
is the
up.
flight of stairs, and that I
That
probably
stairs
remember.
lead upwards. Yes, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna start heading up the stairs. I'm gonna stop at
And now you see
this,
stairs on both sides of you that go down.
and I remember going up flights of stairs, not
Remember
down
going
any.
up 2 flights of stairs. You've gone up 1, and now you see 2 flights of stairs that are down.
All right, I'm gonna head this way.
Go
So as you guys are following me, you can pick the order you want. Probably would have Nick in the middle of us, being that he's a druid, and probably
Right.
have Mike at the back because he's a fighter.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Dan.
Yeah, Dan, Scar, if you're gonna follow us up these stairs,
Go ahead of me.
start going right. Yeah, so follow him and go ahead of him. So get in the middle.
Oh, Dan's not here. I just moved everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I'll just go back here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
go
still
ahead.
have
Dan's going to go ahead of me.
I can still see Dan's sheet on mine, so I'll just tag where I'm moving him with me.
All right, keep going.
All right, so moving up. I'm gonna do a perception check.
Okay,
I see
roll
stairs.
Perception.
I'm gonna do a perception to look for traps or listening for sounds coming from up the stairs before going up it. A 19.
19. You don't see any traps, but you do hear the flapping of wings, the crushing of gravel as it's like coming ever so close to like a stone wall or a stone flooring, and it just shreds beneath it.
Ahead of us
Ahead
or
of you,
behind us?
you hear an echo through the walls.
Okay. Does it sound like it's coming from the walls or up the stairs?
It's hard to say since you're all underground.
Okay. All right. I'm going to continue up the stairs then. So I get to the top. I'm going to listen more closely.
Alrighty. Roll perception.
Yep. As I try to listen to see if I hear anything, because I see kind of looks like a hallway in front of me. See if a 16. If I hear anything from coming.
To your left, up the hallway, coming down towards this way.
To my left, meaning north.
Yes.
Okay.
How do you want to proceed?
I hear that same sound.
You hear the sound, and it's just getting closer.
I'm gonna step out and point. I'm gonna put my hand on my back to Scar, and I'm pointing the other direction. That we want to go that way. So as I step out, to kind of be a barrier, I'm gonna step one this way, and I'm gonna point.
Oh, I see a problem in my dynamic lighting. I gotta fix it.
Oh yeah, going off the map.
Yeah. That's why dynamic lighting's a bitch.
Yeah. Alright. So, I heard something from that way.
Yep.
I want us to go that way. So that's what I told Dan as I
There
come
we
up the corner. I point and tell Dan to start heading south. So I'll move Dan's
it's fixed,
character.
for the most part.
Can I roll a perception now? Check as well?
Go ahead.
Oh, you're back. Yes. I didn't realize you were back. I'll point at Mike to take the lead unless he wants to take the back.
Well, I can't really see you from where I'm at.
I'm just around the corner from you. We're all right there.
Yeah, but I'm in the back.
Oh.
I'm like farther into the hallway.
Yeah. Oh. I'm hoping that everyone comes up to the entrance.
I'm just waiting for AJ to move up.
Okay.
Oh,
You can squeeze past him. But, so now if you get up, I'll point for Dan to there. Aurora to take the lead. And we're heading south.
We're heading south.
Yeah, so now you have to take over. I point at you. I kind of. I don't want to talk because I hear the sound. I don't know what it is. So I kind of.
Come on, you were military.
Yeah, I point at the eyes.
Hear the sound
And I
of
tell you.
Point at the eyes and tell them to go forward.
I point at my eyes. I point forward, and I tell you to keep a lookout.
Scar.
Did I pick anything up on that?
Yes. You hear the sounds of crushing gravel and dripping blood.
Oh boy.
Don't go that way. Where are you going, AJ?
Oh, hey, Autumn. Initiative has now
Oh.
started.
Yeah, we're headed
Oh.
south. He went up.
Oh.
He went up. He
triggered
saw
it.
the monster. Initiative has started.
Yeah, we were supposed to be heading south, which is what I was saying. So move
Too late
yourself back
now.
up. AJ decided to wander off north, so move yourself back to where you were. Up here.
That's why you guys got to be careful.
He didn't see my signals pointing in the other direction.
And I am doing horrible.
Alright, let me get on my character and roll my initiative. Oh, are you deleting initiatives? Wait, why did it roll initiative? I didn't even touch initiatives. Or were you rolling on mine on accident?
Aurora just rolled.
Yeah, but it said I rolled twice. I didn't even touch mine.
Oh well. Oh,
Alright,
and I
well,
better
here's-
get you guys the picture of what you are about to fight.
Yeah,
It's not too
sorry.
horrifying. You guys should easily be able to deal with this. It's just an owl.
Sorry about that. I lost
Yes,
connection.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walked forward when I was pointing south, but now we're triggered combat.
Oh.
I was trying to tell everybody to head this way, which is why I was having AJ, or not AJ, Autumn take the, or Aura take the lead, Mike.
Alright.
And we were going to keep up with it, but you decided to walk up north and it triggered combat.
Oh. I'm sorry. I thought that was one of us up there.
That was you that moved.
Hey, it's a
I was
learning
right next to you.
experience. Got to keep going. But I did post
Yeah.
the enemy images for what you see. Like
All
this thing
right.
has already gone through like an area of the prison.
Alright, let's see if I can... I can't roll initiative. Won't let me.
You probably can't reach your character. Is that the problem?
Oh, wait.
Are
That's
you
right.
clicking on the arrow for the select move? Then you click your token, and then you
I rolled a 7.
Scar. We need you to roll. So what's
Yeah, for some odd reason, I lost connection here. Oh.
All right, again, how do I roll? Because I rolled it
I got
on
it.
my
There
character.
you go. You got the highest initiative.
And you go first.
Not necessarily a bad thing, because remember you have Claw of the Eagle, and you got other stuff. You can drop your spirit, all those things.
Today my goal
So
is
you can
for
start
DC
off with a
prep
decent
while
start.
she's taking her next nap, which probably won't be for a while. While she's taking her next nap.
Oh,
make
hang
a
on.
decent
Now the
Sorry.
list
question
of
is,
everything
what
that
do you do? That reminds me, we need to make a spirit companion for him and a beast companion for Autumn. But the beast companion he might not have in the prison. It might be somewhere else.
I was going to call Spirit Companion. That's what I was going to do.
I was just out of character to remind us we have tokens still to create for those.
So I just go into the power list then?
Yep, so you'll click on power list, and it's an at will, so then you'll click at will. And you pick a square within 20 that you can... Not even sure you need to see the square, because it doesn't say that you do. But it did say close burst 20, right, for the power? I'm pretty sure close burst is a square you can see.
And I can buy a square in the burst.
Yeah, so you could drop it in any square that you can see right now. Within 20 of you. So, since AJ went that way...
Sorry, I had to go take care of something. Okay, what are you guys doing?
He's trying to figure out where he wants to drop his spirit companion, but we didn't actually make tokens for those.
Do you all have one?
He has a spirit companion because he's a shaman.
Okay. And
So
character?
he's trying to just drop his, and then
Edit.
later on... AJ
Now
will be participating.
we're battling up. We're battling up north, right? That's the direction the owl's
Yeah,
at.
AJ triggered it when he walked north. You might not see him, but I do know that he went this way, and I can still see him. So he's just out of your sight.
Okay, I'll drop him the two areas away. I guess as far as I can see, I'll drop him right
That's
there.
right there. All right.
And you're gonna put the
Yeah,
companion
that's
leader.
good.
You can move your companion when you move. So if you move, you can move it with you. So if you wanted to go that direction, just saying, you can move it closer up as you go.
I'd kind of wait until the fighter and the striker and stuff, and everybody got up there.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying get
The
too
heavy
far up,
hitters.
but it's his spirit companion. He can put it in a spot that at least he likes. If he's fine where he is, he's fine where he is. It's still your turn, Scar.
We're just having.
Just a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I got about 14 minutes.
Yeah. This will probably get us to the start of combat, maybe a little bit into it, not too far into it, though. Not likely, at least.
I mean, if the combat started, I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody can finish it.
Oh, I hope.
Well, anything else for you, Scar?
I just moved up one. I think that's good.
Okay.
You
Xander.
you can move your companion, remember.
On you, Xander. You got this.
All
I
right.
don't believe in you, but you got this.
No one ever believes in me. So, I know that this thing is chewing up cages and stuff like that from what I remember. So, it may not be the smartest thing to do at this part of the escape, but I know this thing is I can sense that this thing's going to be a bitch. It's dealing with Turkey. So I'm going to take up a stance. I'm using my daily to prep my stance.
Okay.
I don't have to use the encounter until the end until I do, but so now my regen, I now got resist 3 to all damage and +1 to AC.
Alrighty. What else are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move. So I did that as a minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get rid up and then go 1 more 5. I'm gonna walk right up to this thing.
Okay. If you go to enemy images, I did send you what it looks like.
Yes. So I walk up to this big, giant-looking owl.
It's actually a small owl.
Oh, okay. But
It's
it looks like a machine, or does it look like a real owl?
Ripping through stone as it goes.
All right.
It's like it doesn't even acknowledge the stone being there. It's just wings go out and the stone gets just shredding around it.
Oh, just for the fun of it, I'm going to free action, since I'm next to it, to Nature's Wrath. So I mark it.
Okay.
And
what color
then,
is your mark to be? Pink, blue, green?
Give me pink. I'm going to attack it. Let me see. Hold on. This is one of those things where I kind of forgot which power is which. Oh, okay. I'm going to attack it with my Stone of Strength.
All right, go ahead.
I am shifted, so a 14 versus AC probably misses.
A 14 will hit. It takes 10 damage, and you take 10 damage.
And I get 3 taps. Ooh, ouch, though. Good to know. Now, do I take that damage as I hit it, or before it's after?
It goes right after you hit it, before your temp HP goes off.
Okay, so with my resistance 3, I actually am only going to take 4 damage. Because I have 3 taps. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10.
Yep.
So I actually take
you hit
4.
it, and your fist or your hand feels the grudging edges of the sharp teeth grind against your flesh.
Yeah, which blows me again.
Yeah.
So, I am bloodied, which is fine. I have all my stuff, and that is my turn.
Awesome.
Because that's all my actions.
See if I remember how to do this. It's been a little while. It's plus its strength. No, it's plus its dex. What'd you roll anyway? Oh, you rolled a 9. Physical efficiency.
Yeah, I only have a +5 right now because I'm not proficient with the unarmed strike.
Its wing is good.
Neither am I.
Yeah. So you could use your melee attacks. They just won't have the proficiency, which is what they're programmed to right now.
Don't want to do a melee? Nah. I want to do this instead.
He's going to try to fuck us up on the first turn. It's okay.
11 against your fortitude?
It misses me.
Ah. All you feel
I
is
have
blood
a
coming back
16
at
in
you.
fortitude.
Kind of.
What?
You feel the blood go at you, but does not immediately sizzle. Seems like he might have floundered a bit.
Okay.
But as it goes down to the stone, you just kind of see it sink on the inside of it.
Ew.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And you have no idea if this is the only creature here. There could be more. Autumn. You guys can fight it unadvised, or you guys can go around it and proc off an attack.
Suppose I can fight it. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so let's click my guy. And why is it not pulling up my power list?
You gotta click on your token.
I did.
And then you click power list.
Yeah, and it keeps popping up in the chat.
Yeah, that's where it'll pull up. With the macro, it'll show up in the chat, then you click the one you want. And it's whispering it to you, so we don't see any of that until you actually pick your power. If you're not sure what you want to do, you can mute yourself real quick to check the power. But Twin Strikes you double attack, so... But you gotta be melee to do them. You don't have any ranged weapons right now.
No. I mean, I'm close enough considering I frickin' provoked the thing.
You're 10 squares away from it right now, so... You went in line of sight of it is basically what happened. You're still waiting.
Yeah, he never moved back up.
Yeah, he never... that's where he stopped, was where his...
I saw him. So I should be...
One more. You should be right next to me if you're going to attack it with a melee attack.
Yeah. Quarry, do I add the... No, I don't want the quarry.
If you were going to proc quarry, which is what it sounded like you wanted to do, before you activate it on your things, you would call it your quarry.
Okay, so yes.
Yeah. So you quarry it and then attack.
Double 19 versus AC. Think.
So yeah. What do you want your quarry to be? Do you have a symbol for it? Do you have a symbol for it, DM, that you want to use?
He doesn't have a ranged weapon, does he?
No.
No, but Twin Strike he could do with 2 melee attacks.
Oh, okay.
It's melee or range, so you can make 2 melee or 2 range attacks. They use a different stat based on which one he uses.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Let's give him a color. Let's give him purple. Boop.
Alright, so... Alright.
Let's see here. It takes 17 damage, and you take 17 damage.
Question, is this an attack back?
No, this is anything.
Okay.
Any unarmed strike that hits the creature.
Okay.
Equal damage is dealt back.
Ouch.
Now,
17?
Yeah, now you see why it's covered in blood and why it doesn't really attack.
But
yeah.
You had to use a minor to quarry it, so you can't use a minor to shift this turn. Just so you know.
I can't shift her.
You can't shift into your form because you used a minor to quarry and you had to move.
Oh.
Unless you action point, which I don't know if we have those yet. If we're
You're still in
starting
prison, so not yet.
Okay. So
Alright.
that would be all your actions that you have, unless you have something free you can do.
No. Because I've got, let's see.
You did account
Well-
for the extra 4 damage, right? Because it's both hit.
I did what?
Yeah,
Yeah, the extra.
And the DM.
Oh.
Because you hit with both the. Oh, no. What is that on your. Oh, that's your query. Yeah, your query got procced out one time, 4 damage. So it was actually 21 that the thing took, which would make it the same to you.
Yeah, but I think the 21 would also. Ouchies.
Ouchies, it wouldn't kill you.
Puts me down to 5 life, right?
Yeah.
5 health.
We have a healer. We actually have 2, but.
There we go.
Oof.
Luckily, I have this thing marked, so it's not going to target you normally. I'm not saying it won't, but because I don't know if it knows it's marked yet.
It's not a smartest creature.
Yeah, if it's an intelligent creature, not enough creature, it would know that I marked it and challenged it.
Yeah, it probably won't.
Okay. At least until the first time it uses it.
Yeah, Aurora, you get to go. You get to see your allies attack this thing, and they're hurting rather badly for attacking this thing.
I can't even tell if that thing.
Up there, and I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you don't have an actual attack, but you do. I forget you have Vicious Mockery. He has right. But do you have an implement?
Implement.
Yeah, you don't have an implement on you.
Don't need it.
Was a Vicious Mockery require an implement?
No. It says range 10, one creature,
At will,
attack charisma versus will,
yeah.
hit
Arcane
1d6 charisma modifier, psychic damage. The target takes a -2 penalty attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Correct.
That's
This
it.
is where it came up. However, this is where I was talking about with the implement. At the at will part in the thing, it says Arcane, Charm, Implement, Psychic. So I don't know how the DM wants to program with implement stuff.
Such as what?
Such as he wants to use Vicious Mockery, but he doesn't actually have any.
Mike's rides here.
Yep.
So after this round, he'll have to, or after his thing,
Yeah,
he'll
we'll
have to
let
go.
it run for now. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, go ahead and use Vicious Mockery.
Oh, just so you know, Discord keeps kicking me off and on.
Okay. That explains.
I don't know.
Dropping.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I'll help you with it when I come over there tomorrow, probably.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
Yeah,
14 versus will.
Oh.
Nice. So, does it do the damage to a melee attack or a range attack?
Doesn't look like he took any damage from shouting those insults.
Well, that will at least help though, because he did a defendery thing without being adjacent.
But I gotta go, so.
Okay. Who's leaving?
Aurora.
Aurora.
So right after Scar goes, we'll probably call it.
Yeah. And what do you want to do, Scar?
In case you missed Aurora's, or not Aurora, but Autumn is really hurting, and I'm not feeling all that great.
Fine, don't you lie.
Oh, I am fine. I'm fine. I'm just pointing out that the other guy's not, and he is a shaman. So.
No, I know.
Remember, for your shaman power to heal, your companion has to be adjacent. And
Yeah, I
you
know.
also want that companion adjacent to enemies. So.
I'm severely hurting.
Yeah.
Where is the? All right. All right. So yeah, I want to. Actually, I think do the. Wow. As soon as I click on the right thing here, I think I'm going to do the spirit shield.
Spirit shield is an
I can't.
opportunity
I
attack.
can't. I can't. I can't do it yet. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna do the shift. I'm gonna do the long tooth shift.
Okay.
And hang on. I guess I moved my guy first. So I just shift one square.
Oh, the long tooth shift, you don't shift it. You don't move at all. The long tooth shift, you proc your power, and it shifts you to regen and stuff.
Okay, but I want to move my
Yeah, when you
companion.
move, you can move your companion. So if you wanted to come closer to us, you can move your companion up.
All right, so I'm gonna move him up right next to you guys.
So he is a
Right,
spirit
that's
companion. You can actually put him over us.
you guys are right next to him, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me just click that power.
So, yep. Now you have the extra 2 damage to damage rolls, and regen 2 when you're bloodied. At the start of your turn. The next turn you'll heal 2 since you are bloodied.
Right. I think that's about it then.
You still have your standard action. You can attack, you can heal, you can use it for whatever you want. Did you see my message to you, by the way?
To me?
Oh no, I messaged Scar. Just kind of reminding him of what he can do, like that the movement is part of the when he moves his companion, so it doesn't use the second action. So now he has still a full action that he can minor or move or whatever he wants to do, like heal somebody or attack the boss.
But the green are at will. Those aren't are they standard? They're standard, right?
The green are standard at will. If you want to heal, its encounter would be your spirit thing. If you want to attack, it would be your at will, your encounter, or your daily. I know I procced my daily, but I probably didn't need to proc it so soon. As long as we don't rest, I don't lose it. So I'm not going to be resting anytime soon.
Much more sensitive than mine. And this thing is so good for sensitive skin, and he definitely needs one of his own. So I just taught Justin one of his own.
I want to do the healing spirit.
Okay.
And the healing surge to rig up the third surge.
Yeah, so if you do your
Well,
main spirit,
yeah.
you can proc the power and then declare your targets. The one has, we're both next to the spirit companion, so you can give the bigger heal to AJ if you want. And give me the smaller one.
Alright, so I can just click on that power then?
Yeah. So you click spirit heal. So AJ would spend a healing surge and get 5 additional hit points. And I get the full 6.
Okay, so I have to spend 5 input.
So you don't. So where the red box is, that's your surges. You take 1 out of that.
So 1.
You spend 1 surge, and then you'll get your surge value. So you'll go into your character sheet. And what it says for your basically a quarter of your health. So you had what, 26 health?
Yeah.
So 13 would be bloodied, meaning 6. So you heal for 11. 6 is your surge value. Plus 5
So
will heal you 11. I heal for 6.
So I get 6.
You get 11 hit points. 6 plus a 5 because of his feat that he has.
Okay.
Gives the initial target an extra 5 hit points. And then I got because I'm the second ally next to the spirit companion, I get the
Right.
other 6 hit points. So he basically healed 2 people with 1 heal. But the one's pretty big, the other one's just a 1d6.
Oh,
Nothing.
I should ask the party. Oh, I should probably end the stream.